The platinum price in rands per ounce has been buoyant since the end of the financial crisis. It has risen over 98% since reaching its low point at the end of 2008.
The rand has probably been responsible for most of the increase in the platinum price itself. If you take a look at the platinum price in dollars, over that same period, it's gone down from about $1,670 per ounce to about currently $1,400.
Yeah.
So even with the strike, we've had a decrease in the platinum price, which means that there was less demand, and even with the strike there wasn't a pickup in demand or in the price itself, which just means that either the stockpiles were bigger than expected or that people didn't know about, or the demand has actually been weaker than anticipated.
A lack of demand is bad news for the platinum mining companies that have to now contend with the after effects of the strike. Amplats and Implats have already reported falling earnings despite the rising rand platinum price before the strike. Lonmin reports in US dollars and its results have also disappointed in the past 5 years. The question is now whether these companies can recover from the strike. They say they've lost over 24 billion rand in revenue already, but the labour market is likely to be the biggest loser.
Let's assume that they've not produced anything physically, anything for the past few months. So they're basically starting at zero. So it's going to be a trade-off between what it costs to get that first ounce out of the ground again and what you're paying for it. They're now sitting with a higher cost base. I know that there's argy-bargy as to whether there's going to be a cut in labour or not, but it's fairly obvious that they'll have to contain costs in order to I won't say recover what they've lost, but going forward, maintain a measure of profitability, and a big part of that is labour costs. So whether you're going to cut that down by attrition or whether there will actually be sections closed and people let go, that we don't know.
So it might be tempting to look at the platinum mining index and say the market anticipates a long financial struggle for the sector. However, the index is skewed, with Amplats, Implats and Lonmin making up the majority of the index, and that trio has done badly.
But if you take a look at something like Northern, that's actually about 20% up in price since the start of 2014.
Yeah.
So, and we were looking at gold mines, for example, same kind of trend. So those precious metal shares actually over the past 6 months haven't done too well unless you were affected by the strike.
What the miners need now is for global platinum demand to pick up. But global economic growth does not look like it will pick up soon, raising the risk that the platinum industry will remain in limbo for some time yet to come. Punter, SABC News.